Hello. How is everyone doing tonight? Got a good game for you, I hope. Round 1, Game 5. The Edmonton Oilers and the LA Kings, both teams looking to take a 3-2 series lead, heading back to LA for Game 6 with the opportunity to eliminate their opponent. Needless to say, this is a big game for both teams, just like Game 4 was a big game for both teams. And what a Game 4 that was, huh? What a Game 4. The Kings came out skating, came out hard, they came fast. They had 11 shots in the first period, and they put up 3 goals past Stuart Skinner. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. I know LA had a hot start. That's not in debate here. But it was also clear Edmonton was afraid to play. It was clear that the refs were in Edmonton's heads because it looked like the Oilers were playing timid. They were a team that was afraid to do anything because they were afraid it would get called. But Edmonton goes into first intermission. And, well, actually, let me explain what happened. So I'm streaming the game, right? I'm doing the stream like I am today. And I just wasn't into it. I wasn't feeling it. Nerves more than anything, I think. So LA gets one, and already my motivation was low, and it just dropped. And then I think LA got a second one, and I shut the game off because I said at that point it's clear Edmonton's doesn't have it. They're not playing. They're not going to play. LA's just come out with fire. LA's going to take a 3-1 series lead. And what's funny is that even before I even get upstairs, after I shut the game off, it was 3-0 LA. But I find that sports is like a drug. You're addicted to it. You try your best to avoid it, and they suck you back in. So after the first period ended, I start browsing Twitter just to kind of see what the reactions are. And I see people going, the Oilers should start Jack Campbell in the second. And I'm sitting there going, why would they want to do that? That's not going to help. And I thought, and I like Jack Campbell. I do. I like Jack. But I didn't think that was going to help. Well, guess what? Get a notification. Oilers start Jack Campbell in second period versus Kings. And at that point, I'm sitting there going, oh boy. But here's the thing about Jack Campbell. Unintentionally, Jack Campbell is a good thing for the Oilers. Does he give up a lot of goals? Yes, he does. Has he been particularly good this season? No, he hasn't. He's had moments, right? Like when he won 8 straight games in January. He's done that. But Jack Campbell is the kind of goalie where he kind of forces your team to play more offensively to outscore his mistakes. So when I saw Jack Campbell was starting, I figured, okay, maybe this will... First of all, from a psychological perspective, changing up the goalie, that's the wake-up call for your team. When you pull the goalie, that's you telling the team, wake up, right? But I figured, you know what? Jack Campbell starting. Edmonton has a tendency to be a lot more offensive when Jack Campbell's in it. Maybe this will help. So, reluctantly, I turned the game back on. And the first couple minutes of Jack Campbell in net were nerve-wracking, to say the least. He made some saves. That's good. He made saves, but they were not easy saves in that they didn't bring me comfort. They didn't make me go, that's a good save. No, it was like, oh my God, why? But then something happened. The Oilers started playing again. I think they finally realized we cannot sit back this entire game. So they start banging bodies, start crashing, start playing in their game again. And then they get a power play. Okay. A power play this early in the second period. You're down by 3. 3-goal comebacks are in the norm in the National Hockey League now, especially come playoff time. We've seen that. Especially last night. So I figured if they get one, just get one. That's all you have to do, right? Sure, a 3-goal comeback is a huge mountain to climb, but it starts with 1 goal. You got to take it one step at a time. So I figured if Edmonton's going to do something, they better do it on this power play. And they do. Evan Bouchard wiring it from the point. 3-1. And I'm sitting there, okay, this team's now got life. They have a goal. Now they need to continue playing well. And this is without me streaming it, right? A few minutes later, working into the offensive zone. Doughty falls behind the Kings net. A lot of Kings fans were calling for a trip. Okay, fair enough. But they don't get the call. McDavid passes it out to the front to Draisaitl, and Draisaitl, easy, quick shot, in tight on Korpisalo, and it's all of a sudden 3-2. Oh my God, they're back to within 1. They continue to play well. They can get the goal here. And then a few minutes left, specifically 2 minutes left in the second period. The Oilers get a power play, another power play. And I saw a lot of Kings fans complaining about this one. It was a tripping call on Kevin Fiala. And everyone was saying, well, that's not a trip. Fiala just pushes Draisaitl over. His stick is between Draisaitl's legs. Okay, if you're the refs and you see a stick between the legs of a player and a player fall over, you're going to call a trip, regardless of whether there was a trip or not, right? And the Oilers get on the power play again for the second time. I find it funny. We were bitching about the refs in games 1, 2, and 3 for Edmonton. Because Edmonton's got jobbed in 2 of the 3 games up until this point, or up until game 4. They got jobbed in 2 of 3 games. The penalty in Desharnais to Desharnais in overtime shouldn't have been called because it's an overtime penalty. Velarde whacked in game 3. Velarde whacked the puck with a high stick, and everyone proved it was a high stick. And you know what bad a call is bad? When media fans from both fan bases are in agreement that it is a bad call to make. When they go, yeah, that was high stick, Edmonton got job. So Gabe Velarde gets called for a penalty. Oilers are on the power play, and they score. They tie it up. And I'm thinking, oh, great. Because now I'm like Abe Vigoda from The Godfather, or I'm assuming it's Abe Vigoda from The Godfather, because they go, once you come out, you suck me back in. Holy moly, what happened to Sebastian Aho? So, in any case, it's tied at 3 after 2. And I'm sitting here going, great, because now I got to go stream again. So I fire up the stream again and go up for the third period. And then Edmonton comes out as flat as humanly possible. It is amazing how flat Edmonton came out. At one point, the shots were 12-1 in favor of the Kings. And Edmonton surrendered a goal. Matt Roy gets in the scoring play, makes it 4-3 LA, and I'm sitting there going, great. So Edmonton comes out flat to start the third. LA now has the lead. Game is over. So, and again, I'm not feeling it at this point, so I shut the stream off. Well, I should have kept on going, because a few minutes later, Jack Campbell makes a season-saving save for the Edmonton Oilers. A season-saving save. If the Oilers win this series, that save by Jack Campbell on Victor Arvidsson in the breakaway is going to be looked at as the turning point of this season. Assuming they don't get eliminated. Now, obviously, if they get eliminated in another round, you're going to attribute it to something else. But at the very least, the Oilers avoid round 1 defeat right now because of that save by Jack Campbell. If the Oilers go on to win this series, that save is a season-saving save. And then with 3 minutes left in the period, Evander Kane's skating down the wing, gets a pass from Connor McDavid, who has the puck, McDavid passes to Kane. Kane shoots, fires, scores, tie game. And you know what's funny? I said going into that game against the Kings, Edmonton needed to get more than 3 goals on Jonas Korpisalo for them to win. They got 4. But for the third time in 4 games, going to overtime. And the record in overtime for Edmonton in the Draisaitl era is not great. Now it's 3-10, but going into that game, it was 2-10. The first overtime they lost. One. Would have been Game 5 versus San Jose. Then they lose Game 5 to Anaheim, a game they were leading 3-0. Or did they lose? I don't know. And then after that, it was like to Chicago and LA or Chicago. They lost 3 times to the Winnipeg Jets. Then they lost to the they lost to the Kings in Game 5 overtime actually last year. So this is a little bit scary. That's part of the reason why I'm a little nervous, because last year 2-2 tie, series tie, 2-2. LA wins Game 5 in overtime. We're still a great season over, but Edmonton wins 6-7. Anyway, so record coming into that overtime, 2-10 on McDavid Draisaitl. Oilers would get a power play in overtime. Adrian Kempe cross-checks Evan Bouchard. And I'm sitting there going, if the Oilers don't score in this power play, they're going to lose in overtime. Well, they didn't score in the power play. Got some good chances, but they couldn't score. And then Zach Hyman, who's been quiet all series, gets a pass from Bouchard, skating down the left wing, shoots, scores, overtime, winner. The Oilers tied the series at 2-2. And here's the thing about that game that I found interesting, because I said going into that game, because even before when I was doing pregame keys to the game, I said Edmonton needs to get a few things going. They need to get 4, they need to get more than 3 goals past Jonas Korpisalo. They need to get something from the top 6. Well, guess what? They get 5, and they get a couple of goals from their top 6. And look what happens to win the game. And it was funny because I remember going into that game, I was concerned about the refs. The refs for that game have a history of screwing over the Oilers. But that was the best ref game of the series. I didn't have a disagreement with all the penalties that were taken by either side. Clear. I mean, obviously, whenever LA kids commits a penalty, I'm going to go, yeah, okay, well, you did that. You know, bad boy. But for the most part, they let the players play the game. I didn't feel like they had a penalty that directly influenced the outcome of the game. And I know Kings fans are going to go, well, the refs missed a tripping call on Drew Doughty, on Connor McDavid, and then they get the Kevin Fiala penalty wrong. Okay, that's fine, but there are 2 things you need to accept, Kings fans. Number 1, you were gifted a few goals in games 1 and 3 because of referee incompetence. So how's it feel to be on the other end of that, boys? And number 2, your team had a 3-0 lead in the second period and gave it up. You have no excuse. No excuse. So, in any case, so the series is tied 2-2. And we are here for Game 5. And again, like I said, both teams looking to take a 3-2 series lead. So, let's do a little quick pregame here. Now, I don't know the lineups for tonight. There have been conflicting reports coming out, and a lot of it just seems to be mind games from Jay Woodcroft. So I'm hoping to get some sort of clarification here. Here we go. See if I can find I don't know. I'm still trying to find lineups here, guys. I do know that the LA Kings have made one change, and that is Alex Edler is out of the Kings lineup. He's not injured or anything. Just took him out because he's been playing bad, and they replaced him with some guy named Walker on the back end. So we'll see how that changes the complexion of the Kings. But for the most part, I'm assuming the Oilers are going to go with the same lineup in Game 4. I guess we'll see. I don't have an official lineup, which is fine. We'll figure that out. Yeah, we'll figure it out. In any case, hey Ron. In any case, we've got keys to the game for the Edmonton Oilers and for the LA Kings because they're both the same. For Edmonton, feed off the home crowd and come out flying. I need to see them do to the Kings what the Kings did to them last game and what they did to the Kings in Game 2. And if you don't remember what happened in Game 2, the Edmonton Oilers came out and outshot the Kings 11-3, scored 2 goals. So Edmonton needs to come out flying in this game. So feed off the home crowd, have a fantastic start. Score more than 3 goals again. If you score more than 3 goals on Korpisalo, you're probably going to win the game. Defend, 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 defend. Do not give up a lead. Every single game of this series, a team has led and coughed it up. Defend, fucking lead. Number 4, more contributions from the top 6 for Edmonton. So that means Nugent Hopkins and Yamamoto need to start producing. And I know Nugent Hopkins got a point on one of Draisaitl's power play goals. That's great. That's fine. But Edmonton needs to get going there. Here's tonight's lineup from the LA Kings media guys. So no changes other than Sean Walker is in on the third pairing in replacement of Alex Edler. I'm doing good, Ron. How are you? So there's that. So as for Edmonton, I'm still trying to find Edmonton lineups. So we'll see what happens with that. But I'm assuming, like I said, Edmonton's going with the same lineup. So yeah. So there's that. And we are still minutes away from puck drop. Yeah. I expect a fired up Evander Kane tonight. I feel like tonight's the night Evander Kane is going to be fired up, and for a good reason. So it came out this morning that during Game 4, there was an Oilers fan by the name of Cecily in attendance at the Kings Oilers game in Game 4. It has been reported and confirmed by her family that she was spit on by a Kings fan. Now, what What came out as a result of this is the fact that the person who spit on the fan was went to an Instagram photo posted by Evander Kane posing with the fan because this fan has cancer. And she basically straight up went out of her way to basically tell Kane he's a piece of trash, blah, 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 stuff like that. It basically just came to... yeah, I wish I was streaming for that overtime goal. That would have been nice. I'm still trying to find the tweet here. Let me see if I can find it. Shaden, let's see here. He would have done something about this. Nope. Okay. Well, I can go to my good friend Adam. The bandana idiot. Here we go. So here's I'm guessing this is posted from Evander Kane himself. It says, "My dear friend, Simply Cicely Rose, got to go on an amazing trip." And Kane, it's an amazing trip, not a amazing trip. It's an amazing trip to the LA last week that created some incredibly fun memories. But for some of her experience in LA, specifically at Game 3, so it was Game 3, not Game 4, was not. I am disgusted and appalled at what happened to this amazing little girl in the stands and in a woman's restroom when she was harassed for wearing her jersey and was spit on by an LA fan for doing so. This type of behavior is gross and completely unacceptable for any young girl, especially someone battling cancer. To be treated in such a manner is pathetic. Grow up, and as this smart young lady always says, be kind. And so the person, so Kane calls out the person for that behavior as he should. As he should. That is disgusting beyond belief. Like, you do not do that. There are some things you do not do in life, and one of them is spitting on another person. You just don't do that, right? And then the person actually sent a message to Evander Kane. So Kane posted a story on Instagram, and the person who did it actually sent him a DM with this message. Maybe you should be kind and not such a fucking scumbag. We Kings fans literally hate you. You make us spit on kids for being a dirty mother. Listen to your own words and be kind, you scumbag. This was sent to Kane by the person who spit on a little girl. And she has been rightfully roasted for it. She has taken a ton. She has been rightfully roasted on Twitter. And of course, it being social media, it doesn't take long for people to figure out who she is, where she works. And it turns out she works for Mercedes-Benz dealership in Escondido, California. And so people have started leaving reviews. One person left a 1-star review. Her name is Chrissy, by the way. Pissy Chrissy. With this says, Chrissy is a really classy individual with her spitting on a child with cancer and all. I hope you guys are happy with the ethics of your employees, though I wouldn't be surprised if it didn't matter, judging by the fact that you're a used car salesman. And she even has a Twitter account, believe it or not. And she posted this on April 22nd. Fuck all of you loser ass bitches who pick the Oilers in 4. Go Kings go. And of course it shows her with 3 other women, and she is getting roasted in the comments. So it has been, to say the least, yeah. And the replies, like some of the replies here, you are a disgusting excuse of a human being. You are a disgusting human being. It is time for heartless fans like you to be banned from NHL hockey games. Imagine spitting on a literal fucking child. Hey, I was looking at buying a new S Class. I was wondering if you could help me find one at your dealership. Does it stand for spit on a kid? That's pretty good. If it was you, you need help. I hope you are fired because you are going to need some time and therapy to work through whatever made you do this to a child who has cancer. Cicely's more mature, thoughtful, and kind of 10 than you will ever be as adults. If you're no longer employed, you can come over, do dishes, and vacuum my floors. Oh, say goodbye to your job. It's a shame they aren't answering calls right now. Yeah. Chrissy has no clue how one-sided the series has actually been. Well, your tweet won't age well. Well, 8 hours ago, yeah, it hasn't been. And of course, they find her everywhere. They find her on social media and all this stuff. So she is rightfully getting roasted. All right, here we go. So it looks like the lineup for Edmonton is Kane, McDavid, Draisaitl, RNH, Beekstad, Hyman, Fogle, McLeod, Yamamoto. So, yeah. So they're Costin, Ryan, Ekholm, Bouchard, Narcisi, Kulak, Broberg / Desharnais, Skinner, Campbell. So, a few lineup changes to Edmonton. So, Edmonton's going the first line that steamrolled LA after Draisaitl got injured in Game 6 and completely embarrassed the Flames in last year's playoffs. So, Kane, McDavid, Draisaitl. So, Edmonton going the nuclear option. But this is why Edmonton's so good down the middle from a center perspective. If you were to ask me who has the best center depth in the league, I would say Edmonton, because they got McDavid and Draisaitl. You don't really need anyone else after that. But they also got Ryan H. They got Nick Bjugstad, Ryan McLeod, and Derek Ryan. Like, those are 5 decent centermen, and 3 of them are in your top. Normally would be your top 6. Would be your first and second line. Well, McDavid would be first line all day. Well, even then, McDavid, Draisaitl is a first line center on a handful of other teams. I would say Draisaitl is a first line center on all but maybe 3 or 4. So they're going nuclear option. That line seemed to work well for Edmonton against LA in Game 4. Bjugstad moves up to the second line with Ryan H. and Hyman. And then Yamamoto drops down to the third line with Ryan McLeod and Warren Fogle. And then your 10 and 11 forward are Clean Cost and Derek Ryan. I assume they'll be taking some shifts with Draisaitl, as that line has been effective. Defensively, you're going Ekholm, Bouchard, Narcisi, Kulak. Broberg is going to be playing more minutes. Desharnais did not have a good game for. He was on the ice for all 3 goals against. He has been it's been growing pains for him in this playoffs. He's a rookie, so you can't exactly blame him for it, but he was stellar in the regular season, and come playoff time, he's been back. So they're going to shelter his minutes, hopefully, but we'll see what happens here. So, and now we get the anthem going. Oh my god. background has a Will Ferrell crying face on a stick. That's amazing. Banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home. All right. To keep our land glorious. Free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. All right, here we go. Game 5. Both teams have to have good starts. I never went through King's Keys the game. They just need to have a good start, and Corpusal needs to bail them out. But Corpusal looked very average last game. Gave up 5 goals, not something he normally does in a King's uniform. So we'll see what happens here. But so it looks like the Hyman, Bukestad, Nugent Hopkins line is starting out there today. Or is what we got? Yeah, it's Nugent taking the face off. So here we go. Puck is down. Or not yet. Philip Deneau versus Ryan Nugent Hopkins. Here we go. Puck is down, and Deneau wins the opening faceoff, but it's going to get quickly taken by Hyman's going to take a bump. And Oilers going to dump it in. Corpusal is going to touch it behind the net. Kings can't clear it, though. Shot from the point, missed the net. Wouldn't it be funny if LA got a delay of game penalty right off the hop here? All right, Nurse behind his net. Over to CC. Cody CC. Over to Nurse. And Nurse is going to wait for the line change. All right, top line's out there for Edmonton. Here goes McDavid. Tries to chip it to Kane. Draisaitl. Shot. Missed the net. McDavid found Draisaitl on the slot, and Draisaitl just missed. Bouchard pinching. LA's going to get it out. Draisaitl spin pass to Matthias Ekholm. Ekholm's going to dump it in. Oh, no, it's going to get caught by Corpusal. He's going to have to freeze it. I will never understand the point of mouth guards if you're just going to chew on them. Like, what is the point of mouth guards if you're just going to chew on them constantly? All right. So Kings win the defensive zone faceoff, but Oilers still have possession. Kings can't clear it out. Connor behind the net. One touch. Kings still can't really get it out after it bounces. They're going to dump the puck in, and the Kings enter the Oilers zone for the first time. Ekholm. And he's going to wait while the Oilers go for a change. I've noticed this a lot. Normally, when players wait for their team to make a change, the defenseman is standing behind the net, but every time the Oilers defenseman is in front of Stuart Skinner, and I'm guessing that's because they want to get a quick breakup pass. Oh, here we go. Kings in the offensive zone. Kevin Fiala. Good play by David Desharnais. Bukestad up to Derek Ryan. Vogel. Ryan tries to find clean Costin, but the defender is going to get his stick in front of that before Costin can get a good shot at that. That was a good chance, and then the Kings have an icing. That was a good chance by Edmonton right there. Derek Ryan gets in on the forecheck. Yeah, Kane's going to start banging bodies here. Oh, Oliver Roy's not happy. Matt Roy, Oliver Roy, I don't know who it is. I think it's Oliver Roy. He's dialed in. All right, here we go. 17:44. Neither team has a shot on net yet. Draisaitl out there with Derek Ryan and clean Costin. He's going to win the faceoff, but the LA Kings are going to clear it out. Not enough for icing. Nurse. Finds Draisaitl. Draisaitl. And he's going to dump it in. Draisaitl out there with Yamamoto and someone else. Now here come the Kings. Shot. Saved by Stuart Skinner. Rebound right to 91. I don't know who that is. Shot again. Another save by Stuart Skinner. Yamamoto. Going on the forecheck. He's going to go for a line change. So the LA Kings got 2 shots quick. Mike Anderson shot blocked by Cece. Sends it behind the net. Kevin Fiala tries to spin away from Kulak. He's not going to be able to do it. Arvidsson shot blocked or saved by Stuart Skinner. Here come the Oilers. Kulak tries to spring Hyman. Hyman chases down. Good recovery there by Bukestad. Excellent recovery there by Bukestad. Here goes Hyman. He gets squeezed off the puck. Arvidsson. He's going to drop it for Deneau. Philip Deneau. Over to Drew Doughty. He's going to dump the puck in, but it's going to roll in on Skinner. Bouchard. Ekholm. Around. Quick pass up. Draisaitl. Can't corral that puck. Kopitar. Kempe. Nice little move. He gets dumped by Evan Bouchard. That's great defensive play. Draisaitl finds McDavid over to Kane. Kane to McDavid. Stops up. Spins on Byfield. Oh, nice move. Connor making moves. Connor down to Kane. Kane out in front. Shot. Oh, what a save by Corpusalo. He robs Leon Draisaitl with the right pad. I think Draisaitl fell there. Fans are calling for a trip. I think Draisaitl just fell. I'll have to get a replay on it. See what happens. Oh, puck is loose. Oh, man. Who's that? McLeod. Third line doing good work for Edmonton here. Desharnais keeps it in, sends it down low. Dursey. Over to Walker. Fiala. Oh, tries to find number 13. I don't know who that is. Shot. Derek Ryan. That should be a penalty too. Is that not a penalty? Nope. Somehow that's not a penalty. All right. McDavid. Oh, Connor. Oh, Connor. That's a penalty. Shot. Oh, I missed the net. Oh, Oilers still have it though. Broberg. Oilers are going to go on the power play here. Bukestad, or that's Costin. Leaves it for Connor. Connor, shot. Draisaitl, shot. Saved by Korpisalo. Salo, and the Oilers are going to go on the power play. Yeah, that's a penalty. You can't get the stick up in the hands. So Oilers need to score here. Oh, and we get a commercial break. Yeah, that makes sense. 13 minutes left. All right, so that's a good start for both teams. I think both teams are playing pretty good, but Edmonton draws the early power play. Scoreboard update for you guys, because there are two other games playing right now. So the Carolina Hurricanes do not eliminate the New York Islanders. The Islanders beat the Canes by a final score of 3-2. So they live to fight another day, as they are currently down 3-2 in the series. After two periods, the Dallas Stars have a 3-0 lead over the Minnesota Wild. And I think Dallas is leading the series. I think Dallas is leading that series 3-2. Let me see here. Game 5. No, sorry, it's 2-2. I guess I could check the. Give me a goal here. I need a goal just to kind of see what's going on. Yeah, series is tied 2-2. So if that score holds, Dallas is up 3-2 in the series. Stu Baba just had. All right, here we go. So Grunstrom is getting the penalty for hooking. So Oilers on the power play here. Bouchard. Nuge. Bouchard. McDavid. Tries to go cross ice. Nuge. Bouchard. Nuge. Bouchard. Connor. Shoot it, guys. You got to shoot it. Stop passing. Bouchard. Nuge. Bouchard. Nuge. Shoot. Blocked in front. Kings clear the puck. But they don't get it very far. Bouchard drops for McDavid. Here goes Connor. Stick handles his way through. Gets stood up, but he gets around his guy. Draisaitl. Bouchard. Draisaitl fakes the one-timer. Stick handling. Passing. Bouchard. Puck tipped by Kempe, but it goes McDavid. Oh, I can't find Draisaitl. But Draisaitl gets the puck. Finds an open wing, and that's going to get cleared by the Kings. Gavrikov going off the rush on a shorthanded break. That's probably not a smart move, because now he's got to skate back. It's a 4-on-3 essentially. Draisaitl cross ice. Shot. Oh, missed the net. Off the rebound. Kings clear the puck. 45 seconds left in the penalty. That'll do it for the first unit. All right, so power play is over, because second unit's not going to score. But we'll see what happens. Nurse. And second unit can't get the puck into the zone. There it is. Nurse. 25 seconds left on the power play. Kane. Over to Ekholm. He's going to do a quick chip to McLeod. Ekholm. Nurse. Kane. 7 seconds left. Kane. Shot. Oh my God, he scored! Oh. Kaner! It's not every day the second unit gets a power play goal, but here we are. And Kane, who called out the LA Kings fans for spitting on a goalie. You think he wanted to score tonight?
Success. 13 of their 15 goals in the series. Top shelf. Well, that's
Kane with a snipe. Oh, that's a laser beam right through Oliver Roy's legs, off the post and in. So the Oilers get the lead early, and that's what they needed to do. Now they need to just continue to play hard here. That was that was good. I enjoyed that. All right. Boston tries to find Yamamoto, but the puck is going to get deflected. But Fogle goes in. Fogle's had a good series. He hasn't scored a point, but he's got a good series. Costin comes around. Fogle! Oh, he can't get a stick in and he a wide open net. All right. New. Hyman behind the net. Gets spun around, but that's okay. Kings dump it in. Nurse gives it right to a guy. The Dano, Trevor Moore, Victor Arvidsson line. Oh, Dano gets tripped. No call though. Doesn't look bigger. Arvidsson shot, missed the net. Doughty shot, blocked in front. Arvidsson. Trevor Moore. Can't get around Darnell Nurse. That's excellent defending by Darnell Nurse. Hyman on his horse. Hyman. Shot. Saved by Korpisalo. Oh, Ron, they're down 1-0. You know, I don't understand. Everyone had the Oilers going this game in a sweep or a 5-game series, and I'm sitting there going, what? How do you predict that? Like, look, I know Edmonton had a hot start or a hot finish to the season, but last year the Kings didn't have Victor Arvidsson, they didn't have Kevin Fiala, they didn't have Drew Doughty in the series, and it still took Edmonton 7 games to beat the Kings. Like, this is going 6 or 7. Well, obviously now it is because it's a best of 3. But this is going 6 or 7, and I don't understand why people were. I just don't understand why people were thinking it's going to be anything less. All right. Pre-game, what's Connor doing? He's walking out. He comes out with speed. And they're showing the video from the yeah, Connor's feeling it today. Playing with speed. All right, Kings can't clear the offensive zone off a face-off, but they finally do. Oh, that's 4-on-2 for Edmonton. Ekholm leaves it. Shot. Missed the net. Oh, that was a 4-on-2. A Oiler player pushed a King player into another player, and it's a 4-on-2 rush. McDavid behind the net. McDavid's, he's feeling it right now. McDavid. Spin move. Connor. Oh, Kane. Backhand. Trisettle. Shot. Saved by Korpisalo. Oh, this top line is feeling it right now. McDavid behind the net. Gretzky's office. Someone's in the front. He scores! Leon Draisaitl, and it's 2-0.
Here's McDavid. Centering. One-timer. Leon Draisaitl, and it's 2. Leonard stayed with it, and right now,
That is. There it is. All right, so Edmonton's come to play. This is fantastic start for Edmonton. Shots are 10-5 in favor of the Oilers. They got a 2-0 lead. Here we go, boys. Here we go. Keep up the pressure. They cannot stop. Yamamoto. Oh, tries to find Costin. Can't get it. Yamamoto. I wonder what Kings fans are saying right now. Yeah, it looks like Korpisalo's weakness is glove side. All right. Kings on offensive zone. Oilers clear it out. Sean Dursey. I don't know who that is. Number 13. I don't know who that is. Lafair. I don't know who that is. All right. Fogle. Someone's offside. The other would have to clear the zone. All right. Dursey behind the net. Over to Walker. Walker up to Fiala. Falla. Spin move. But he can't get the puck. Oilers clear the zone. This is a good start. This has been one of Edmonton's better starts in this series. And again, keys to the game. I said Edmonton's to come out flying. They have absolutely come out flying in this game. But the problem is now they can't take the foot off. Oh, that's a dangerous pass. Good thing no one was there. Dangerous pass. Edmonton can't sit back and let this get away from them. Skinner behind the net. Leaves it for Ekholm. Ekholm around the boards. Can't get it past Victor Arvidsson. Arvidsson winds, fires, missed the net. Doughty keeps it in, sends it down low. Trevor Moore out in front. Philip Deneau shot. Saved by Skinner or missed the net? I don't know. Mikey Anderson's pinched down low. Hyman's going to get the puck, and he can't get it out. He gets it down to the Kings zone. That's good enough. Doughty. Skating with it. He's going to dump it into the corner. Bouchard. Tries to spring McDavid. He can't do it. Kopitar. Oh, shot. That's a goal. Yep. That's a goal. LA has gotten on the board on a delayed penalty. Looks like Alex Iafallo. Yeah. Yeah, Bouchard tried to spring McDavid. Didn't work out for him. Kempe with the shot. Desharnais can't get there in time, and all right. Well, Oilers need to get back to a 2-goal lead here. No one said it was going to be easy. Oh, man. Thanks, Ben. Appreciate it. All right, CC. Kings dump it in behind the Oilers net. Skinner. Oh my! Oh, the post! That was so close. Oh, that was close. Holy moly, that was dangerous. Oh, Nurse tries to block it. It goes off him right to CC, off CC's skate. Oh, that was close to hitting, going in the net. Oh man, that is. Oof. That was close. All right, that's a break for Edmonton. They need to continue the pressure here. McLeod. Derek Ryan. 1-on-4. Derek Ryan. Go glove side on Corpusalo. It's his weak point. Behind the net for Fogle. Leaves it for Costin. Oh! Brett Kulak. Yes.
Breaking in is Derek Ryan. Saw Velarde at center earlier in the series. Now we see Byfield at center. Here's Fogle.
There it is. What a game so far. 4 goals. This has been the least defensive game of the series so far. Third line goes out there. McLeod finds Fogle backdoor tap in. That was a beautiful goal. Look at McLeod. Just, yep. Hi, thanks, Kulak. Yep. All right. And off of Corpusalo's right skate. And Byfield. The score 3-1 Edmonton right now. Edmonton's got a goal on the power play, second unit from Evander Kane. They got a goal 5-on-5, Draisaitl, and they just scored with their third line on the ice. 3-1 Edmonton. All right, Yamamoto working it in the offensive zone, but he can't come up with the puck. Here come the Kings. Grunstrom dumps it in, right in on Skinner. He is going to cover that up. Smart play by Stuart Skinner. There it is. Yeah, this is the most high octane game of the series so far. So, like I said, fun fact, that goal by Evander Kane on the power play was the first power play goal scored by the second unit of the season. And you know what this is what I like about playoff hockey. Untimely heroes, unsung heroes, unlikely people that you don't normally expect to do anything. And you're seeing it. All right, so here we go. So Oilers win the defensive zone faceoff. Hey, that's cool, man. So shots are 11-7, 5 minutes left in the first. Edmonton leads at 3-1. Now, the question becomes for LA. We'll see how this first period plays out because they might pull an Edmonton from game 4. If you guys remember in game 4, LA got out to a 3-0 start after the first period. And this is turning out to be a similar fashion, actually. LA got 3 goals on 11 shots against Stuart Skinner in game 4. Edmonton has 3 goals on Korpisalo. So now the question becomes, do the LA Kings pull an Edmonton Oilers, which is, are they going to switch out Jonas Korpisalo for Phoenix Copley in the second period? Now that happened with Edmonton, and Edmonton was able to come back. So we'll see what happens here. But LA might get one here. I mean, they still got 4 minutes left in the first period. All right, perfect. Nuge. That's all right. Almost worked out. Bukestad. Nuge. Shot. Saved by Korpisalo. And you know Korpisalo is feeling a little jittery when he's going, okay, do I have it or not? So. All right. Offensive zone face-off, third line. And like I said pregame, third line's been feeling it this series. They finally get on the board, but coming into this game, they haven't had any success, but they've been looking really good. Oh, no. Puck hops over the stick of Vogel, but he's going to quickly retrieve it. Costin dumps it in. Ryan can't corral the puck. Byfield. Number 26, shot. Blocked in front, goes in the corner. Kulak dumps it in. Yeah, go back to the third line. Why wouldn't you? They're feeling it. McLeod, Vogel, Nuge, Bouchard. Cece can't corral that puck. Nuge behind the net. Nuge. Over to Yamamoto. Back to the point. Nurse. Cece. Shot. Blocked in front. In a puck battle. Yamamoto. Oh, Nuge. Down. Oh, off the post. Who was that? Was that Nuge? Nuge and Hopkins rings one off the post. Costin. Oilers just coming at LA in waves right now. Costin. In a puck battle. Nuge. But the Kings get it out. Oh, here we go. Grundstrom. Shot. Blocked the front and gets deflected. Oh, no. What a goal. Adrian Kempe. What a shot. What a goal. Dekes out the defender, goes top cheese bar down on Stuart Skinner. It's 3-2.
The dangerous Adrian Kempe, 41 during the regular season, and that's his 4th of this postseason. Oh, you got to give the Kings credit.
Well, this has been the most action-packed first period of the series. Yeah, he just beats out Yamamoto. That's not good play by Yamamoto defensively. All right. Well, game on. Ekholm. Kopitar. Shot blocked by Bouchard. Kane. Finds Draisaitl. Draisaitl springs with Davey. Here goes Connor. Connor stops up. Shot. Tries to find Kane in front. And Korpisalo can't cover it with his glove. Ekholm. Down low for Kane. Back up top for Bouchard. Draisaitl. Tries to shot, but it's getting blocked in front. Kings can't clear it out. Evan Bouchard holds the line. Sends it down for Connor. Connor tries to find Kane. And Kings cleared out. 1:22 left in the first period. Ekholm. Oh, that's not a good play. Good defensive play. Who was that? Stop the backdoor tap in. Shot into the glove of Stuart Skinner. 59.1 seconds left in the first period. Jeez. All right. Defenses on face-off. Kings win it. Arvidsson. Back up top. Shot blocked in front. Cece. Chip in charge. How is that icing? How do you call that icing? All right. Well, Oilers take an icing call, kind of stupidly, I might add, because it shouldn't have been icing. It was dumped in at center, but whatever. All right, Bukestad's going to face. You know what? Bukestad's been a great addition for Edmonton. He doesn't have a goal yet, doesn't have a point, but he has been key in defensive zone faceoffs. All right, here we go. Bukestad. Really? You're going to toss him out? Bukestad. And he wins it. Hyman can't get the puck out. Bukestad does. Hyman. Doughty. 30 seconds left in the first. Okay, guys, don't do anything stupid here. Doughty. Over to Fiala. Kevin Fiala. Can't get past, who is that? David Desharnais. Ryan. Off the boards and out. And 4, 3, 2, 1. And the first period is going to come to a close. Probably the most action-packed first period of the series so far. Edmonton escapes. So, action-packed first period. And the Oilers lead it 3-2. But they got work to do. They have a lot of work to do because it is there it is. So what the hell do I do now? Oh boy. Hey, what did I do? Yeah, I agree. Next two periods are going to be. Oh boy. Alrighty. So Dallas is up 4-0 on Minnesota with 3 minutes left in the third period. I suppose I could watch that game. Let's watch that for a little bit. Watch live. All right. I don't know who all the Stars players are. Who's in that? Philip Gustafson. Oh, Minnesota. You're quickly becoming the Leafs of the NHL, which is sad because the Leafs have a 3-1 series lead on Tampa. So you can't even say the Leafs of the NHL anymore. Is Andre really about to get a shutout? My God. Yeah, Dallas fans are on their feet. I would be too. Yeah, I feel bad for Minnesota. Now, the good news for Minnesota is the series is not over yet if they lose this game. But they're going to have a heck of a game 6 in Minnesota. Shot, blocker save by... Oh, and the Wild take a penalty, and the Dallas Stars take a penalty too. I think embellishment. Let's see what the call is. Yeah. Yeah, so for those of you who don't know what's going on with the scheduling for the Oilers Kings series, after tonight, game 6 will be on Saturday. And the reason that's happening is because the LA Clippers slash King or slash Lakers, I think, will be using crypto.com arena in the interim time. So, yeah, the Oilers Kings series, game 5 or game 6 is not till Saturday. And the only reason I bring that up is because they're talking about the broadcast down here that there's a two-day difference between game 5 and game 6 between the Stars and Wild. Here comes number 55. Shot. Missed the net or blocker saved by Phil Gustafson. 28 seconds left in the third period. The Minnesota Wild are about to be on the brink of elimination. If Minnesota and/or Colorado can get eliminated in the first round, that would be fantastic. I will happily take that. This is a hot take, but Toronto does not deserve to be up 3-1. They don't. They have been outplayed in 3 of the 4 games outside of 2 periods. And don't get me wrong, Tampa, if you're gonna have a 4-1 lead, you should win that game. Especially on home ice in a critical game 4, you should win that game. So, but Toronto doesn't deserve to be up 3-1. They deserve to be down 3-1 with the way they play. Because up until that third period of game 4, I've been unimpressed with the Leafs. Even when they stomped Tampa 7-2, I wrote it off as, well, they need to have that kind of response because they had such a piss poor game 1. But for me personally, I've been unimpressed with the Leafs in that series, and they are going to They are going to win that series. They are not the Leafs of 2021 who blew a 3-1 series lead to Montreal. They are going to win that series against Tampa Bay, I feel. It may not happen in game 5, may happen in game 6. May happen in game 5, may not. We don't know. But for me, Toronto doesn't deserve to win. They've been the second best team for 75% of that series. That's my thoughts. So, but that's the way playoff hockey goes. I remember that same 2021 bubble year, the Edmonton Oilers were the better team against the Winnipeg Jets, and Winnipeg swept them. So, it's that's just the way playoff hockey is. But if I was a Leafs fan, yeah, you're up 3-1, but you really don't deserve it. And I've talked to other Leaf fans, and even even in the second period when it was 4-1, I'm texting a buddy of mine who's a Leafs fan, and I said, I asked him, I said, does this team deserve to be moving on to round 1 if they or round 2? And he goes, right now, no, I don't think so. And no. My only hope is, as an Oilers fan, just for the lulls, Edmonton, 100% Edmonton. Toronto, if they make it past Tampa, they're going to get their hides kicked up and down the ice by Boston. I think Winnipeg is going to get ousted by Vegas. Edmonton has a real shot. I think Edmonton has a real shot because I'm looking at the Western Conference right now, and I look at who really has the potential to match up with Edmonton really well. For me, it's Colorado, and they're going to be out without Cale Makar in Game 5, and they're in a 2-2 series tie again with the Kraken. So, if by my money, if there are only 2 teams in the Western Conference I'm afraid of right now, and it's Colorado and Minnesota. And it's because Colorado is the only team in the West that can really sort of match up with Edmonton in all areas of the ice. And Minnesota just has Edmonton's numbers. So if I'm going to pick the Canadian team to go farthest, I'm picking Edmonton. At least the Western Conference final. I don't think Vegas is going to be able to keep up with Edmonton. Edmonton won 3 out of 4 games against Vegas in the regular season. Now, I know regular season generally is not a good indication of how playoffs are going to go, but in the last game of the season, the Vegas Golden Knights turned it into a track meet, and they couldn't keep up with Edmonton. So, but yeah, those are my picks. So. Okay. So second period about to get underway here. So now the question becomes, oh boy. So Edmonton's up 3-2, right? But Edmonton's got to push here. Got to continue to push. You got to defend better. A couple of goals in the 2 goals they gave up, they could have had better coverage. Better defensive reads. Bouchard should have gotten it out on the first goal. Second goal, CC was in no man's land, and Yamamoto gets walked. So, all right, puck gets dumped in. Skinner's going to brush it to the side. Puck behind the net. Nurse can't get to it before Arvidsson does, but he's going to get into a battle with Arvidsson. Don't give the refs a reason to call a penalty here, Edmonton. You guys need to be a disciplined game. All right, McLeod dumps it in. Korpisalo is still in the net for LA, and I'm only guessing that's because LA is only within 1. Bukestad comes out in front. Bouchard winds. Fakes the shot. It's in Bukestad's feet. Bukestad. Ekholm shot. Missed the net. Nuge. Shot. Saved by Corpusalo. I don't know who let that one fly. I think that was Ekholm, or it was a Bukestad. So good offensive zone shift by the second line. Bukestad comes out in front. Can't sweep the puck past Corpusalo. Yeah, I'll show replay again. Yeah. I thought it was Bukestad. I thought I saw 2 there with the 7. So Bukestad from the point. All right. McDavid. Against Kopitar. McDavid wins it. Back to Bouchard. Bouchard shoots. Missed the net. Kempe. Over to Roy. Roy. Over to Kopitar. Off his stick. Dumps in. Skinner. Behind the net. Ooh, that's a dangerous pass. Skinner. Thank God there's an Oiler there. Ekholm. Gets it. Behind the Oilers net. Kopitar. Tries to find Kempe. Floaty backhand from the point, and Leon Draisaitl's got it. Here goes Draisaitl. Oh, McDavid! Oh, can't slip it past Corpusalo. Draisaitl finds McDavid on a mini breakaway. Ekholm over to Draisaitl. Sorry, if that was Bouchard tried to find McDavid, it was in his skates. LA dumps it in, goes for a change. Skinner over to Ekholm. You know, we always complain that going the nuclear option for Edmonton is always not the best idea in the long run, but it somehow always works out. And this is a perfect game of it. All right, here goes the Kings. Oh, shot. Saved by Skinner. Good save. Derek Ryan gets it up to Fogle. Tries to get into a puck battle, and he wins it. McLeod tries to send it on net, but it's gloved. Third line. This third line, man, has been great for Edmonton. Fogle. McLeod. Tries to give it to Fogle, but it's in his skates. Here come the Kings. Grunstrom. Can't get past her, so he's going to dump it in. Desharnais. Up to Fogle. He's going to get rocked by Drew Doughty. Woof. What a hit by Drew. Shot. Save by Skinner. Draisaitl. Here goes Leon. Probably with Costin and Derek Ryan. Leon goes wide. Behind the net. Draisaitl out. Up top for Broberg. Over to Nurse. Nurse. Draisaitl. Nurse. Oh, tries to find Costin for the one-timer to get King gets their stick in the way and just disrupts that pass long enough for Costin to not get the one-timer he wanted. Costin checked the ice, no call. LA Oilers fans are screaming for a call, which I don't think they're going to get. Skinner behind the net. When he was drafted, that was the comparable. I honestly never liked the Broberg pick. And it's nothing to do with Broberg as a player. It's more or less the fact that I didn't like the fact that at the time, Broberg didn't fill the need Edmonton had, which was a top 6 scoring forward. Now, obviously, in the couple of years since then, they've addressed that issue with Kane and Hyman. But at the time of that draft, Edmonton needed a top 6 forward, and there was guys like, I don't know, some guy named Trevor Zegras. I don't know if you heard about him. He was available. So at the time, I viewed the Broberg pick as lateral. The metaphor I used was the Oilers pulled into a gas station needing to fill up their tank with gas, and they ended up filling their tires up with air, right? So that being said, he has looked good. And he's actually right around where he should have been on track. Even though I didn't like the pick, the read on him was about 5 years, and it's been about 5 years since he's been drafted. So I don't know if he's going to be Victor Hedman good, but he should be a solid defender. So we'll see what happens. But defensemen take a long time to come into their own, right? So That's my take on the situation. Looks like we got a deflected puck out of play. Yeah, okay, so the good news is that Fogel saw Doughty coming in, and he was shaken up after that, too. Yeah, that should have been a cross-check on Drew Doughty. I'm sorry. All right. Kulak. Oh, Fogel. Wines, fires. Blocker save by Corpusalo. Rebound into the glove of Jonas Corpusalo. Nice pass by Kulak onto the tape of Warren Fogel. And Fogel has been feeling he has an assist in this series. That's good. But he's been great. Yeah, fires. And then he collects his own rebound and just sifts it on net. Oh, it was Derek Ryan with the chip. Shots are 16-14 in favor of Edmonton. It's funny. The shots are 16-14, and there's 14-16 left in the second period. So if you look at it the right way, it's 16-14, 16-14. That's amazing. All right. Who we got? Nuge? Bugstad? McLeod taking the face off on that one. Fogel with the body puck retrieval. Fogel tries to find Derek Ryan, but he's not going to get past the Kings. Kings dump it in. Skinner over to Kulak. Kulak up to McLeod, but he had a King on him. Desharnais over to Kulak. Kulak. Fogel. Chip dump in. And puck is going to get out of the King zone. Nurse. Looking. Waiting. Costin. Yamamoto gets either tripped or, well, it doesn't matter. Broberg. Connor over to Broberg. And Broberg takes a spill. Oh, and that's not a good look for Broberg. Oh, Oh, Philly, you okay, man? You just went. He slipped. He slipped on the ice. Took a bad spill into the boards. Looks like he's just a little bit winded right now. Yeah. Boom. Oh. Yeah. So he gets. He's fine. He's going down the tunnel. All right. All right. So face off at the Kings blue line next to the Oilers bench. I can't tell from here who's on the ice. I think it was Bukestad who won that face off. Second line on the ice for Edmonton. Hyman takes a hit from Mikey Anderson. He gets the puck in. Jody over to Trevor Moore. Trevor Moore dumps it in. Arvidsson gets there first. Tries to sweep it to the nobody can't. Oh, Anderson bobbles it to the blue line. And he quickly recovers in time to get the puck back. I haven't didn't have time for a breakaway. Arvidsson over to Dano. Puck battle in the corner. Huge. Can't corral the puck. Drew Doughty walks in. Trevor Moore. Shot. Saved by Stuart Skinner. Trevor Moore tried to go far side on Skinner, but Skinner stands tall. Yeah. Doughty finds Moore. Yeah, Skinner just stands tall. Oh, gets it with the shoulder. And finds it before Trevor Moore can do anything about it. All right. So Broberg's back on the bench. All right. Ekholm. I'm still amazed we got this guy. He's been nothing short of spectacular since coming to Edmonton. All right. McDavid. Nice. And that was a good play by Bouchard to block. Oh, that's a penalty. Are you serious? How does that not get called? The Kings player runs right into Stuart Skinner. How is that not a penalty? Are you fucking serious, refs? Oh yeah, typical refs. We gave the Oilers their one power play. Holy fucking hell, guys. What happened here? Okay, so Kempe. So first of all, Kempe gets a high stick on Bouchard. All right. Oh man, that's yeesh. Okay, that's fair. Okay, Ekholm did push. I follow into Skinner a little bit. Okay, that's fair. I can see why they didn't call that one. Referee got high sticked in the mouth off of on off their face off there. 25 years. Yeah, well. All right, McLeod against number 13. I don't know who that is. All right, Kulak. Sharp angle shot. Saved by Corpusalo. And he's got the rebound covered. All right. I won't be satisfied until Edmonton gets another goal or two here. That's going to be icing on the Kings. Yep. No, never a doubt. That's icing. Edmonton needs to get another goal here for me to feel a little bit more happy with the score. You know, I will say this: I do miss Todd McLellan as head coach. I remember when he first came into the Oilers organization, he said all the right things. It's gonna get out of the Oilers or the King zone here. Desharnais over to Kulak. Kulak finds Fogle. Fogle dumps it in. Chip in charge. McLeod down behind the net for Fogle. Fogle wins that puck battle over to McLeod. Derek Ryan in a puck battle. And Ryan comes up with it over to Fogle. And McLeod can't get to it. Kings dump it out. Rolls into the Oilers zone, but not enough for icing. Kulak. What a smart play by Kulak. He skates that puck in from behind his own blue line into the Kings zone. That's well played by Brett Kulak. You know, Kulak has been... You put Kulak in the right spot, he's a good, solid defender. I'm telling you right now. All right, Draisaitl. He's going to dump it in. Nurse. What a hit by Kostin. Clean Kostin just dumped number 28, whoever that was. Kostin. Do again. Yep. Good job, Kostin. Yep. Good job. Work it. Work it. Yamamoto. Yamo. Come on, Yamamoto. Finds Leon. Leon. Draisaitl. Spins. Leaves it for Broberg. Philip Broberg goes for a skate. Broberg out in front. Can't get it past. Yamamoto. Draisaitl. Behind the net. Draisaitl. Fourth line working good for Edmonton right now. Draisaitl. Oh, spin move. Draisaitl. Shoot. Missed the net. Puck's going to go all the way down to the Oilers zone. Skinner's going to stop it and leave it for Evan Bouchard. Great shift from Edmonton there. Excellent shift. Broberg or Bouchard over to Ekholm. Back to Bouchard. Bouchard. Red line, dump it in. Simple hockey. Bukestad. He's had a good game. He's been winning faceoffs, got some offensive zone chances. Kings dump it in. Bouchard's first, but he can't get it. Ekholm. Nice defensive play by Ekholm. Oilers dump it out. Not enough for icing. Gavrikov. Ridden to the boards by Hyman. Oh, turnover. CC. Is that CC? What is CC doing that far down? Nurse. Man, Oilers deep pinching. CC. Wines fires. Scores! That's in! Yep. Who is it? Nick Bukestad, and it's 4-2.
He finally breaks through. Well, the Oilers have their 3 shifts in a row. They have their 3rd goal of this game without Leon Draisaitl on the ice. Cody Ceci at the...
Nick Bukestad, what did I say? I said he's having a good game. And he gets the tip in front. Excellent work. Oh, beautiful tip by Nick Bukestad. Oh, yes. And that's it. Jonas Korpisalo has been pulled.
Between the wickets of Jonas Korpisalo. That's it. Korpisalo's coming out. Wow. The tip by Bukestad. And Korpisalo's gone.
Yep. So after 3 games of Korpisalo just ruining Edmonton's playoff time, They get 5 past him in game 4. They get 4 past him in game 5, and he has been pulled in favor of Phoenix Copley. All right. Well, let's hope we don't have shot by Iafallo, saved by Stuart Skinner. Let us hope. Oh yeah, and Kings are pissed now. Yep, they're pissed. Yeah, they're going after Bouchard. Edmonton's not responding. No, why would they? They're up 4-2. Fantastic. Don't give the Kings anything right now. Go to Cecile. So here's a fun stat for you guys. So Jonas Corpusalo was a big reason why LA had a 2-1 series lead for the first 3 games, because Edmonton just could not solve him. Game 1, they get 3 goals past him, but he doesn't allow any more. Game 2, they get 3 goals past him. He doesn't allow any more. The Oilers would get an empty netter. Game 3, 3 goals past. He doesn't allow any more. Or sorry, 2 goals past. He doesn't allow any more. And then in game 5, he allows 5. And in this game, he's allowed 4. And in the last 77 minutes of hockey, so that's a full 60 minutes, or that's basically the second period of game 5 all the way to now, or game 4 of the second period of game 4 to now. That's 9 goals in 77 minutes of hockey for Korpisalo. I think Edmonton's finally solved them. So that's good. All right. But here's the thing. The Edmonton Oilers were down a couple goals, or were down 3 goals. They pulled their goalie, and they won the game. So let's hope the same doesn't happen with the Kings. Kempe. Over to Kopitar. Wines, fires, misses the net. Jersey pinching down low. Connor up to Draisaitl. Here goes Leon. Finds Bouchard. Bouchard behind the net. Comes out in front. Tries to find an Oiler, but he ends up finding a King. Oilers dump it in. Kopitar. Jersey. Back to Walker. Sean Walker behind his net. Over to Jersey. Jersey stretch pass, or tries to stretch pass, goes off the boards to Grundstrom. Grundstrom shot. Blocked. Kulak. Bodies his man, so another Oiler comes in. Excellent defending there by Brett Kulak. Knows he was going to get into a puck battle, so he takes the body instead. That's a good hit. Yeah, LA Kings are not happy right now. Doughty. Cross ice. Shot saved by Stuart Skinner. And what we got? And Kevin Fiala has just taken a tripping penalty. So Edmonton has scored 4 goals. They have chased Jonas Korpisalo from the Kings net. And now they get a power play. Oh, he tripped Skinner too. Oh, that's you can't do that. Yeah, you can't do that, Fiala. Yep. So Kevin Fiala, an unnecessary penalty. takes the stick and trips up. Takes the stick and does a little pick on Stuart Skinner and trips him up. So Kings get the clear. Bouchard. Draisaitl. Connor. Oh, Connor just dancing. Connor shot. Blocked in front. Who was that? Was that Drew Doughty? Did Drew Doughty just block it? Oh, man. Connor McDavid. What we got? Yeah, Drew Doughty. Oh, man. Yeah, that's where did it get him? Oh, right on the knee. You know, you hate to see a guy. You know what? I gotta give props to Drew Doughty. I always have massive respect for people to block a shot. So massive respect to Drew Doughty. That's an excellent play. But it takes one of their penalty killers off the ice. McDavid skates in, gets into a battle, and the Kings clear the zone. Not a great start to the power play for Edmonton, I will admit. McDavid over to Nuge. Drops it off for Bouchard. Bouchard tries to spin move backhand to Nuge. Doesn't quite work out for him, but he gets it to Draisaitl. Back to Bouchard. Bouchard over to Nugent Hopkins. Nuge. McDavid winds. Fires blocked in front, missed the net. Who knows? Nuge. Over to Draisaitl. McDavid. Up top for Draisaitl. Bouchard. Nugent Hopkins. Nuge. Bouchard. McDavid. Bouchard. Bobbles it. Bouchard. Nuge. Shot. Oh, off the side of the net. Draisaitl. Bouchard. Fakes a shot. Back to Draisaitl. McDavid. Bouchard winds, fires, scores! Who is that? Leon Draisaitl in front? Hyman. Oh, no. Did Hyman get hit in the face? Yeah, looks like they get off Hyman's face. I don't know. Whatever the case, Oilers score on the power play. It's 5-2. Oh yeah, I have followed. Nice shot there, buddy. It looks like, yeah, I think it went off Hyman's face. I mean, he'll take it. All right, so Edmonton's come to play here tonight. All right, but it's not over yet. 4 minutes left in the second period. You know what? I will say this. It was only a matter of time. It was only a matter of time before Edmonton, the way Edmonton was playing in this series 5-on-5, it was only a matter of time before they that's not out. Hi, second of the playoffs by Hyman, yeah. Oh, Bouchard and McDavid. You know, the way Edmonton's been playing in this series, it was it was only a matter of time before Korpisalo I think would have had a bad game with the way Edmonton was playing and how bad the Kings were 5-on-5. Even in the two games the Kings won, Edmonton was the better team 5-on-5. It's just they got lucky with like overtime calls and stuff like that. So So, yeah, it's a good game. Yeah. So here's a tweet I just came across. I gotta favorite that. I gotta find that again and favorite. Where is it? Oh my god, there's a tweet from Casca Daddy. This is amazing. Yoris Corpusalo. So you know how there is that meme of player of the Grim Reaper going door to door to door with all like the blood splatters indicating he killed whoever's inside. Jonas Corpus Allison, second period of game 4. 9 goals on 52 shots, 827 save percentage, 2.69 goals saved above expected, minus 2.69 goals saved above expected. Here we go. Oilers working into the zone. I will tell you that. That's hilarious. Evans has got to be smart here, though. They can't let this get away from them. Desharnais. Oh, man. That's icing on Edmonton. The officials, Oilers have officially broken up. And in the pictures, you have David Riddick, dead. Jonathan Quick, dead. Jacob Markstrom, dead. And now the Grim Reaper is knocking on Corpusalo's door. But it's true, though. It's true. The Edmonton Oilers break goaltenders. They broke. David Riddick did. When he was with the Flames, the Calgary Flames and the Edmonton Oilers were playing a game that went to the shootout. This is how amazing the Oilers are at breaking goalies. A couple of years ago, 2019, Oilers and Flames are playing a game in Edmonton, and the game goes to a shootout. And I can talk a bit while the game winds down here. The second period, 1:25 left. Oilers and Flames go to the shootout. The Oilers take 3 shots in the shootout. Now they lose in the shootout, but the 3 shots they take, 2 of them beat David Riddick clean, but they go off the post. And on the Oilers' third shot from Leon Draisaitl, David Riddick just does a little poke check on it and gets the win. When he got the win, he did a stick flip. Tosses the stick to the side, does the how do you like me now? Very infamous, famous, as the Oilers have a 3-on-2 rush here. Fogle, over to Ryan. He can't corral that puck to get a good shot away. Fogle, 39 seconds left in the period. CC spins pass to down low for Fogle. Over to McLeod. Ryan McLeod. McLeod working. Drop pass for Nurse. Shot. Missed the net. McLeod. Nurse. Over to CC. And he does the whole, how do you like me now, Selly? After that game, and Oilers fans were pissed at David Rick. you get beat by 2 goals cleanly and get bailed out by your posts. You make 1 save on 3 shots, and you're celebrating like how do you let me know? So in the next game of the season series, the last Battle of Alberta game of that year, the Calgary Flames and Edmonton Oilers are playing. David Riddick starts that game for the Flames. As the period ends, the Oilers have a 5-2 lead in Game 5. Absolute phenomenal period from the Oilers. A phenomenal game. I have every confidence putting a 3-2 in my bio. And in that game, the Oilers light David Riddick up. In fact, Yamamoto gets the first goal of that game, and he does the "How do you like me now" Sally. But what's funny is that ever since that game, David Riddick has been garbage in the National Hockey League. His save percentage and his stats are absolutely atrocious since he did the stick flip. It's kind of amazing. And then Jonathan Quick, Edmonton broke him last year against the Kings. They broke him. He was garbage this year to the point where the Kings traded him. Don't agree with that decision, but whatever. And then Jacob Markstrom, Vezina candidate last year, led the league in shutouts, faces Edmonton, and sucks. He sucks. Donkey ass. He sucks. In fact, he sucked so badly. We're going to do a little mathematical calculations. We're going to do mathematical calculations here. Schedule. Yep. Can I do... See if I can go back here. December, November, October, September, August, July, June. Here we go. All right. Recap. No. Why? I want... Nope. Can I not? Fuck. There we go. Open link in new tab. 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 Okay, here we go. Yeah. So here's how bad Jacob Markstrom was in the playoffs for the Flames in that series. So we go team stats. We go Jacob Markstrom. So in game 1, Jacob Markstrom had a .786 save percentage. Okay. Game 2. Markstrom had an .875 save percentage. Game 3. Jacob Markstrom had an .882. In game 4, Jacob Markstrom an .840. And in game 5, he had an .857. Okay, so over 5 games, Jacob Markstrom had an average save percentage of an .848. Now, Hold on. This gets better. Jacob Markstrom this season. Right now, here's the thing. 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 Profile Hockey TV. There we go. Here's the thing. So Calgary Flames in his second season, Jacob Markstrom had a .922 save percentage in the regular season. 5-2 Edmonton.
Or? Is it over?
Nope. Second period. Markstrom had a .922 save percentage in the regular season of the 2021-2022 season. In the playoff. Oh wait. Yeah. In the playoffs. Wait, where's the playoffs? Hold on. Regular season goalie stats. Where are the playoff stats? Okay. No playoff stats. What? Okay, that's... Anyway. That's weird. Oh, no. Anyway, in the regular season, he had a .922 save percentage in the 2021-22 season, helping the Calgary Flames win the Pacific Division in the regular season. Round one against the Dallas Stars, his save percentage was phenomenal. And a lot of that has to do with the fact that Dallas Stars can't score for shit. They can't score. They can't score for shit. They are a terrible offensive team last year. This year, not so bad. But last year, they were eh. But then Jacob Markstrom plays Edmonton. That was his save percentage after 5 games. Edmonton broke him. They broke Jacob Markstrom because this year he finishes with an .892 save percentage. Edmonton broke Jacob Markstrom for a year. Edmonton broke the Flames organization in general. Edmonton broke the Flames organization in general. My stream is glitching out. What is going on? My stream is glitching out here. Is it been going like that for a while? I don't know what's going on. So, but yeah, we broke David Riddick. We broke Riddick, they broke Quick, they broke Markstrom, and they just broke Corpus Salad. This is going to be an interesting series of events now. Oh, it's one thing to get scored on. It's one thing when the puck hits your face. It's another thing when your face takes a slap shot. Because I'd be very interested to know. I'd be very interested to see how hard that shot was. I hate intermissions. What did I say? Oh, what's Zach saying now? I still don't like that shot that Iafallo took on Hyman after. All right. Well, here we go. Third period. Edmonton has a 3-goal lead, but we saw what happened when the Lightning had a 3-goal lead in the third period. All LA needs to do is just get one, and they're back in this. So Edmonton needs to put the pedal to the metal here. Dano. Saved by Stuart Skinner. Right off the hop, LA gets a good opportunity with Skinner basic. Oh, here we go. Yep, there it is. Penalty for Edmonton or LA? Yep. So, well, good God. I'm terrible. All right. So Darnell Nurse gets a cross-checking penalty. Edmonton with a 3-goal lead now has to work on a power play or a penalty kill, sorry. So this is not good. Yeah, that's not a good penalty by Darnell Nurse to take. You're up by 3. You don't need to give the Kings an excuse to get back into this game. Now the good news is they bobble up the puck right off off the hop. So they've already killed 10 seconds. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 33, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. All right, so they've already killed off 30 seconds of this power play. Kings have not been able to establish anything right now. Kempe, over to Kopitar. Leaves it for Drew Doughty, and he manages to keep it in the zone. But Kopitar gets double teamed by Yamamoto and who is that? McDavid down there? I don't know. Can't tell who the forward is. So CC. Oilers killing time here. Kings have a minute left on the power play. They haven't had a shot. They haven't had any sort of offensive zone possession. Or Fiala, spin move. Oh, here we go. Evander Kane. One-on-one. Kane. Looking for friendlies. Oh, tries to find Connor. Oh, God. Connor finds Kane, but he can't get the puck. Yeah, Edmonton, good job on the penalty kill so far. Good job. 35 seconds left of the Kings power play. Kings have done nothing with it. Absolutely nothing. And Kane just airmails it out of the zone. Excellent work on the PK. Trying to get this tweet out and all right, and penalty killed. Excellent. So Kings did not get a shot on the power play. I don't think. Jersey shot, saved by Skinner right off the hop. Good shot. Good save by Skinner there. All right. Grunstrom. Kings dump it in. Byfield, I think. Yeah, it looks like Quinton Byfield. Gets out muscled by Bouchard. And Oilers dump it out, but that's going to be icing on Edmonton. Oh, man, I'm surprised McDavid didn't get a high sticking penalty there. Yeah, that was a good block by Doughty. Kane couldn't corral that pass. If he did, that's a backdoor tap in. And now the Kings dump the puck in on an icing call. All right, top line for Edmonton is out there. Kane, McDavid, Draisaitl, Bouchard, and Ekholm. Draisaitl against Kopitar. Draisaitl wins it or Kopitar? I don't understand. I'm a very hockey knowledgeable guy. Face-offs are something I still don't understand. How you determine who wins a face-off or who doesn't. Like, obviously, if it's a clean win, you do it. But how do you determine who wins a face-off if there's like a scramble? Is it just whoever comes up with possession or something? Or I don't know. All right. Bouchard. Or is that Draisaitl? I think that was Draisaitl. Based on the way that backhand pass was made, I'm guessing that was Draisaitl. So it's amazing. You watch the game long enough, you can identify players based on how they skate and stuff. Oh God, I'm so sorry. All right, Bjorkstad. Oh, is that it? Is that in? Zach Hyman. What? Is that 2 for Hyman? The net was not. What? What is going on here? They're indicating goal. Hyman is celebrating. So what happened? Oh, that's hard to tell. I can't. Bukestad. Okay, Bukestad with the backhand pass. Yeah, that's in. That's going to count. Off the skate of Drew Doughty. Yeah, that should count. Yeah. So what happened on that play? So Nick Bukestad did a backhand pass. It goes off. It goes off Phoenix Copley's glove. So Copley is trying to glove it. He doesn't get it. It gets off the tip of his glove, and it goes off the skate of Mikey Anderson, who's driving Hyman into the net, and the puck crosses the line before Hyman knocks the net off. So yeah, it's a 6-2 lead for Edmonton now. Excellent work. Hey, Tampa, that's how you defend a 3-goal lead in the third period. You get a fourth one. That was excellently played. Wow. So what do we got? So Hyman's got 2 goals. Top 6 is woken up. The top 6 is awoken. Another thing I said, I think after game or during game 4 or game 3, I said if top 6 for Edmonton wakes up, this series is over. LA cannot compete. Oh, here we go. Yamamoto, chip in charge. Yeah, good job, Yamamoto. Get that puck in deep. Good job. Costin tries to find a guy in the center. Gets past him and is going to go right to Darnell Nurse in the Oilers zone. Sorry, that's Brett Kulak. My apologies, Brett Kulak. All right, Kulak. 5-man unit, all skating alongside him. That's fantastic to see. Kulak. Yeah. I don't think I should have put money on the Edmonton. All right. Well, game's not over yet. Still 14 minutes left. Lots of time for LA to get one here. And if they do, it's game back on, in my opinion. But this is the Oilers team we've been seeing in the last couple weeks of the regular season. Exactly this. 2 goals against, offensive high-end talent. And they've gotten contributions from every single person tonight. Oh no, they're starting the wave. No, not the wave. Six 3. I tweet out, no, not the wave, and LA has scored. How did this go in? I missed this completely. Yeah, so that, and this is before I tweeted it. So Ekholm loses the puck battle. Velarde finds, Velarde finds Byfield backdoor. That is not a good goal for Edmonton to give up. All right, well. All right, Edmonton's back to work again. Here we go. McDavid. Leaves it for Kane. Shot. Missed the net. Oh yeah, no, sorry, no, my bad. On Hyman's second, it actually should go to Bukestad, because Hyman never touched it. Yeah, it looks like. So I gotta go. Well, I said it. Edmonton. They got. See, that's why getting that 6th goal is important, because if they didn't, it's 5-3 LA, or it's 5-3. So we're back to a 3-goal lead. LA's not going to go away. Edmonton needs to get another one again. Come on, boys. You've been listening to me all night. Get another one. Nuge against Dano. And Nuge is going to win that faceoff. Hyman behind the net. The second line has contributed for 3 goals tonight. 3 of Edmonton's 6 goals have come from this second line. Oh, here we go. No icing, but Hyman's going to run after the puck. Bukestad with the hit. Arvidsson. Shot. Misses the net. Bukestad. He's just going to do it off the boards. Into the King zone. Second line goes for a change. Skinner. Drop pass to CC. CC. Up to Costin. Over to Ryan. Or Yamamoto's going to dump it in. Derek Ryan. Fogle. McLeod. Sorry, not Costin. It was probably Fogle, I think. Yeah, this third line for Edmonton. Oh. Velarde. Cross ice. Oh, Kings can't clear the zone, though. Fogle. Mikey Anderson. Over to Gabe Velarde. Gabe Velarde. Takes a hit from Cloud. I am so sorry. This is what happens when you drink. This is what happens when you drink. Oh, jeez. All right. Offensive zone face-off for Edmonton. Draisaitl. So top line's out there. Draisaitl against Byfield. And Draisaitl wins it. Kulak. Over to Kaner. Shot. Into the glove of Phoenix Copley. All right. Ekholm. Down low for Draisaitl. Tries to leave it behind the net for McDavid, but Connor was not there. But Kings can't clear it out. Ekholm winds, fires, is saved by Copley. Bouchard fakes a shot, tries to find McDavid backdoor, gets deflected right into Copley. He makes the save. Good for him, because if not, that's a deflected goal, own goal. Second of the period, by the way. All right. Kane dumps it in on Copley. He's going to have to make the save. Leaves it for Drew Doughty. Doughty. Up to Kempe. Kempe. Shot. What a... And Skinner does the whole how do you do glove save. I think that was... I thought I called it was Ekholm. Yeah. Goalies are so dramatic when they make glove saves. I find, and I know that I'm a goalie myself, but we're dramatic when we make glove saves, just simply because we like to put a little flair in for flair. All right, Oilers get the pucks out to center, but the Kings dump it right in, and Skinner's going to get it out almost. Gavrikov over to Roy, over to a guy, over to Gunstrom, but he can't get it in. Oh, and that's going to be icing on Edmonton, unfortunately. They tried to get a stretch pass to Clean Costin, I think, but he couldn't get that puck in time. Just out of his reach. Seeing a lot of people with checkered face paint because they seen what Will Ferrell was wearing, so... All right, here we go. Oilers win the faceoff. They get it out and go for a line change. Yep, simple hockey. Edmonton still needs to press here. I feel like if LA gets one more, they're going to be pressing really hard for the goal here. So Edmonton needs to continue to play solid defensively. And if at all, get one more goal. Make it a 7-3 game. That would help immensely. Puck battle behind the net, Nick Bukestad. This second line has been feeling it. I know a lot of people have been. I know some people were complaining about this line going up against Danault and saying, do they have what it takes to go up against Danault? I think they do. And they've proven it. But here we go. Trevor Moore, shot, missed the net. Derek Ryan. Can't get that puck out of the... Well, he does get it, but he gets it off his skate. 9:25 left in the third period. Edmonton leads at 6-3. And that's going to be not icing on the Kings. I saw a Kings player skating, but he had his arm up, so I thought it was a linesman. It's the problem when your team colors are black and white, like the Kings are. Doughty going for a skate. Waiting. Making plays. Gives it over to Kevin Fiala. Fiala. Across ice. Shot. Missed the net. Good defensive play by Desharnais to prevent Fiala from going with the wraparound. I'm not liking this. LA can smell blood. They can smell it. Fiala. Good defensive play. Takes it away. Here goes. Who is it? Nuge? Ryan Nuge. Shot. Blocked by Drew Doughty. Goes into the corner. But you know what? It's the puck is in the offensive zone. That's what Edmonton needs it right now. Good hit. Who's that? Bukestad? Bukestad with a big hit on Drew Doughty. Nice. Good for him. Kempe. Shot. Oh, God. Skinner. Good save by Stuart Skinner off the rebound. Kempe took a shot. He had a juicy rebound. No Oiler was there to collect. And Stuart Skinner with the rebound save. Puck out in front. Gavrikov. Shot. Missed the net. Roy. Kopitar. Behind the net. This is looking dangerous right now. Bouchard gets the puck. Soft chip out. Hyman goes in with Gavrikov, but the puck is not in the Oilers zone. Kane, and that's going to get deflected into the netting, and we're going to go to a commercial break here. Yeah. All right, here we go. So 7-18. Oh, God. Breakaway. Good defensive play. Who was that? Was that Cece? That was a breakaway for, I think that was what, Victor Arvidsson again. But he never was able to get a shot off. He had two Oilers on him that basically corralled him and prevented him from breaking away. That is good defensive play by the Oilers and not a great. It's both a good defensive play by Edmonton and not a great defensive play because they let him get behind. Kane, Draisaitl. Red line, dump it in. Go for a change. Yep. Doughty. That's offside. But the Kings are going to clear the zone before they do. Desharnais over to Kulak. 6:28 left. Oh boy. Now we're getting. Desharnais. Red line, dump it in. Oilers third line working it behind the net. Desharnais. Fogle. Nice move, Fogle, but he can't get past the defender. Oh, that's a dangerous hit. Yep, Sean Durzi. That is a bad hit by Sean Durzi, and the Oilers are going to go back to the power play. And Fogle is shaken up. That is a bad hit by Durzi. Yeah. So what do we got? What is the penalty? It's going to be 2 for boarding for sure, but it might be a 5. Yeah, not a good look for Sean Durzi. Yeah, that's not a good look. So it'll be interesting to see what the call is. Because I see people saying that should be a 5. Now Connor McDavid got called for a 5-minute last year. Connor McDavid got called a 5-minute. Yeah, it was not a good hit by Jersey. I don't know what the penalty is going to be. I don't know how many minutes it's going to be. I don't know if it's going to be 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 4 minutes. I don't think you can call a 4-minute penalty. It's either going to be 2 or 5. But yeah, that was not a good hit by Sean Jersey. Not at all. All right, what's the penalty here? Yeah, we don't care about the top performer, guys. Oh man, everything's starting to lag now. Everything's starting to lag. They gave him a 2-minute cross-checking. All right, so Oilers, even if they don't score here, I don't think LA is going to have enough time to come back. But here we go. McDavid, Draisaitl. Draisaitl looking, waiting. McDavid. Looking, waiting. McDavid. Skates, shoot, save by Copley. Added flair to that. And Copley has got it with the glove right here. This right here. I wish I had my glove to show you guys. All right, Kings win the faceoff. Dump it out. Oh, that was an excellent play. Who was that? Number 28 strips the puck from Bouchard behind the net. And goes for a wraparound. Stuart Skinner with the save. All right, Connor. Connor, up the middle. He gets tripped. No call. Of course, there's no call. But the Kings aren't going to put, or the refs aren't going to put the Oilers up on a 2-man advantage with 4:36 left in a 6-3 game. They're not going to do it. But that should have been a penalty. So who was that? Oh, that was not a good play by Skinner. Anderson Dolan. Yeah, that should be a penalty. That should be a tripping call on. All right. Ekholm. Kane. You open the scoring on the second unit power play. Ekholm. Winds, fires, missed the net. Kane. Behind the net for Fogle. Back up top to Kane. Nurse. Bobble. Kane. Cross ice. Tries to find Ekholm. Ekholm. Nice. Nice play, Ekholm. The Kings defender tips the puck, so Ekholm goes, get out of here, and pushes him into Copley. I'm surprised that wasn't called, but whatever. Nurse. And what do we got? Icing? I don't. That's ridiculous. What is that? Who is that? Anderson? Yeah, get fucked, Mikey Anderson. Yeah, we remember what you did last year. Ryan McLeod. So the Oilers got called for icing on the power play. Honestly, like I said, it doesn't really matter if they score or not because I don't think LA can score 3 goals in 3 minutes. Vogel. I say that. Nice play by the Oilers to break out that chance. Unable to find Kane. Penalties over. Oilers don't score on the power play, but they really didn't need to. I don't think. It wasn't necessary. Which is why I don't think they were more. I think which is why I think they were more than happy to have the second unit play as long as they did. All right, Kulak. All right, 3 minutes left in Game 5. Edmonton leading 6-3. Doughty. Over to Byfield. Tries to get in, but he can't. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Costin. Oh, tries to find Bukestad, but he can't reach that puck. Broberg. Over to CC. CC up for Yamamoto. Yamamoto dumps it in. Doughty. Avoids the hit from McLeod. Yamamoto on the forecheck. Oh, that would have been great, but he disrupted it long enough. Yeah, there's no way the Kings scored. Oh, good play, good play, good play. Someone get that puck. Someone get it. Oh, God, right in front. Good play. Who was that? Yamamoto with a defensive play there. Yeah. So they've officially changed. So as I said, they've changed the we got some rough stuff. Dano going after Fogle right now. Fogle wants more of Dano. Let him go, guys. Let him go. Let him go. Let him go. Let him go. Bukestad has 2 goals for Edmonton tonight. So what we got? Okay. All right. Minute 47 left. There's no way LA scores 3 goals in a minute and 47, right? That's they'd have to basically score a goal every 30 seconds, I think. Here we go. Come on, boys. And Bukestad's out there for the faceoff. Excellent job. And Bukestad wins it. Yep, clean win. Nick Bukestad. This is exactly why you get him in. All right, Nurse. Gets away from a King's check. And he gets that puck out. Kane dumps it into the King zone. 90 seconds left in the game. Edmonton up 6-3. They are about to take a 3-2 series lead. Bit of a dangerous pass from Skinner, but it works out. Nurse gets it out. And what we got? Icing? High stick, hand pass, stoppage and play, something. 74 seconds left. Yep, Oilers fans are rising to their feet. 74 seconds left. Ryan McLeod wins the faceoff. McLeod. CC rip right into Phoenix Copley. That was a tip by Yamamoto too, it looks like. Last minute of play in the third period. And Kings dump the puck in, but it gets lodged in the mesh between the nets and the glass. Yep, here we go. $52-51 seconds. Here we go. Final 45 seconds. Edmonton, there's no way LA scores 4 goals in 45 seconds to win this game. They're not going to do it. Philip Broberg up the glass and out. Oh, Costin. Derek Ryan around. Can't get around Sean Walker. I'm guessing that's who it was. 25 seconds left. Thursday. Over to Walker. Walker. Shot. Blocked. Goes into the corner. 16 seconds left. Draisaitl. Yamamoto. Hey, man. How's it going? You're late. Game's over, bro. 2-1, and the Edmonton Oilers take Game 5, 6-3, and they now have a 3-2 series lead. It's okay, man. All right, so here's the thing. So, to recap, Edmonton doesn't take penalties. They get contributions from the top 6. They score on the power play. And they win. And they broke it. Yes. Yes, she is. I really hope she is. You know, I've seen people. It's funny you mentioned that. I saw people going, "Oh, you know, we shouldn't run her out of, you know, we shouldn't do this and find her address." She spit on a fucking child. And for all I care, she can go rot in hell. Goon it up in a back alley for all I care. I don't. Anyway. So yeah, anyway, that was a good game from Edmonton. Everyone showed up with a great everyone contributed in a great way. And for the first time in this series, the Edmonton Oilers have a series lead, and for the first time, they did not. I don't even know what to say. I'm so happy they didn't relinquish. They got the lead, and they never relinquished it. Not at all. Even when the Kings made it 3-2, they were never able to get that third one up until it was 6-3 or 6-2. So, God damn it. I'm so terrible. Anyway, great game from the team. They had an opportunity to take the series lead. I'm so sorry. I can't. I gotta shut the stream off. I gotta shut it off. I'm really distracted now. Okay. So, finally, to recap. Oilers get the lead. They don't relinquish it. They made it 2-0. Yeah. Yeah, they are. It's they look. The Kings got gifted a couple of wins in this series, but for me personally, I don't think LA's done quite yet. They have the opportunity to tie the series up in LA. And that's not happening for another 3 days. That game is on Saturday, and Edmonton has a problem with long layoffs. So, yeah. So, yeah, get the lead, didn't relinquish it, played solid hockey, good hockey. A couple of iffy moments defensively here or there. I'm not going to lie, they weren't perfect, but they got the job done. They got the lead, and they got the lead, and they held on to it, and that's the key. They need to come out strong, and they need to come out hard on Saturday if they are to win this series. The series is not over. I hope Edmonton knows that. Until then, and I will be back for the stream on Saturday. And it's going to be a good series. Yeah, you too, man. Have a good night. And I gotta get to bed. It is 12:27. I gotta get up in 5 hours. Well, less than 5 hours now. So anyway, thank you guys so much for coming onto the stream. Thank you guys so much for taking part. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And I'll see you guys Saturday night when the Edmonton Oilers hopefully eliminate the LA Kings in 6 games. Good night, everyone, and I will see you on Saturday. Bye-bye.